What's up, guys? Welcome back to another installment of the Lose Dudes Legacy. Happy quarantine episode, everybody. We're on Zoom, wonderful platform Zoom. Totally a great substitute for normal in-person classes. Zoom.
Absolutely.
Corbin is dead, apparently.
Ooh, Nook's Cranny.
Nook's Cranny.
That sounds sexual to me. Is that just me?
No, it's not just you.
Okay.
But it is a pretty cute name, I think.
Aren't we supposed to eat Tom Nook?
Good afternoon.
Oh.
Hello. Welcome to today's episodes of Lose Dudes.
The overwhelmingly formal.
Yes.
Nice red tie.
Absolutely.
That's
Really matches the ass on those peaches.
Good. I'm dressed up because today we will be talking about a very important topic. I'm appalled that none of you thought to dress similarly, but moving on, you'll find that I sent you a link to Roll20, where I've set up a replacement whiteboard for today's episode.
Roll20?
Like D&D.
It is.
Am I a bard or a rogue?
I'm
a barbarian.
I'm gonna roll to seduce.
Who?
All right.
Let's see what comes up.
Wonderful.
What the fuck am I looking
On today's episode of Lose Dudes, I will be guiding us through the process of establishing an Animal Crossing representative in every single seat of the American government.
Sexy water bottle, hot.
Don't stop.
Oh, there it is. Here we have the three branches of the United States government. And in those branches, those are designated as the executive, legislative, and judicial branches. The executive branch, which is the branch that carries out laws.
Corbin, where are you looking?
Shut up.
Kira, can you get any fucking closer to the screen, please? Thank you.
Executive branch carries out laws, which contains the president, vice president, cabinet, and most federal agencies. The legislative branch, which makes laws. And then we have the judicial branch, which evaluates laws, which is built majority by the United States court system.
This is the most I've learned over Zoom in the past month, and I've been taking online classes.
As you can see, I have separated these branches.
I can't see shit. Mike's fucking it up.
I keep fucking up the screen. How do you use Roll20?
Okay, go to the little pointer on the left.
Hit the minus. Zoom out.
Go to the pointer on the left.
Dadgum.
And go to pan view.
Oh.
And zoom in. Zoom in more, please. Left. Okay.
What I would like to happen.
In this meeting, we will be appointing the following positions.
Holy
oh
shit.
my god.
How did that get there so fast?
Is this how our government works?
Yes. And it will be filled with these people.
Coast.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Yes. Your eyes do not deceive you.
Is this what Animal Crossing is? I thought you got dumped on an island with 4 people and had to fucking fish for life.
This is what Animal Crossing should be. All right, Michael, I will now take over screen sharing.
Wonderful screen share time.
All right, so to start, we will be starting with the most illustrious position of all, the president of the Animal Crossing States of America.
Raymond.
So we've got to vote for Raymond.
We have one vote for Raymond, simply because he's the only person.
I want to vote for them.
Which one?
Apollo's the one on the left. He's pretty American.
Indeed, which is why I personally thought he would make an excellent president of the United States.
Well, who is she?
That is not Apollo.
Who draw?
I don't know how to do this.
Please stop. That would be Amelia.
I want Amelia. Bring her up. Put her
Is
up.
Surgeon General one of the things?
It is not.
Yeah, right?
There's a little dude with a mask. He'd be perfect.
There are several positions relating to healthcare.
Man, I don't want the man up there. Put him back down. Put the man eagle back down.
I feel as though he would be a wonderful candidate. Clearly, he exemplifies.
Wait, what about Tom Nook?
I was gonna say as well, Thomas Nook. Wonderful man, an astounding businessman.
No one has touched Raymond.
Everything Donald wishes he could be is this man right here. Except
I don't know a Donald.
Offers wonderful rates for loans with no interest. Truly an American revolutionary.
Would he be better in some sort of economic position?
That is perfectly valid reasoning.
Whose mic is
if
that?
he were the president, he would be overseeing everything that he'd wish to do. All right.
Raymond!
Raymond's fucking up there.
Wait, who's the guy at the bottom?
Who's what?
That's Raymond? That's not who I vote for.
You don't want Raymond.
This is Raymond. Right. Why no Raymond?
Wait.
Who would you like?
Who's the guy with who looks like an anteater?
Just left click. Probably one of the 3 anteaters.
This guy?
Yeah, that one. I want that one.
You
He's
would
cool. I like him.
No, that's not Alfonso. Hold on. That is
What about
Olaf.
this sexy motherfucker over here?
That
Olaf. You want Stitches or Judy?
I do like Stitches. Stitches and I share the same birthday, but
Alright. What is
Judy's
your
fine.
reasoning for selecting Judy?
people like her.
I know.
That's
She's
it?
likable.
What qualities of president does she imbue?
She's likable.
All right.
And she has pretty eyes.
Those are
But-
definitely things that matter for the president.
Absolutely.
Olaf, not a bad choice himself, a man of the culture, clearly. Proud of his
Okay.
Spanish heritage, dressed as a bullfighter at all times.
Yeah, that's
What
awesome.
my eagle? I
Wonderful
want the
pick.
eagle. I want the
I
lady.
like the girl eagle.
The Lady Eagle, we've got a couple for Amelie. No love.
Fuck is her name?
No love for my man here, Apollo.
Nah.
An
Fuck
Air
I
Force
like Apollo,
hero.
but I think he'd be better suited in another position.
He's a great first man. Can we make him the first man?
Yeah,
Ooh!
Person,
you should be
that is
married
not
to.
that is not currently an electable position.
I want to make
unfortunately.
it an elected position.
It is
Yeah.
not an electable position.
No, he's gonna be first man.
Another wonderful candidate that I think would be for president, Blathers. Everybody's overlooking Blathers.
That's an album.
Blathers is a bumbling fool.
Who the fuck is that?
Blathers
No.
is the most well-educated man in the Animal Crossing universe.
He is well educated, yes, because lacks in charisma.
Can
Yeah.
I suggest that Blathers should be the judge of the Supreme
Alright.
Court?
That is a
Ooh,
that is
that is
a
a good
thought.
call.
That is a thought.
To be the chief justice?
One other thing,
Ooh.
one thing that I'm appalled that no one has suggested.
I don't know Animal Crossing.
Isabel. No one's talking
Isabel
about
for
Isabel.
president is kind of sick.
Isabel
No.
for president of the Animal Crossing
That
States of
is
America.
kind of sick.
What does she
Isabel
do?
can't be up in a job where she's not able to reach the people. She needs to work with the.
Ooh.
She needs to be down in the trenches, killing.
Who says the president can't be in the trenches?
Killing?
I think she should be in the House of Representatives.
She could be
I-
Speaker of the House.
Hold on.
I like Isabel for Speaker of the House.
Who are,
Isabel.
who's the Dawson, Dot, and Dodd, and Dodge, and Doy, and Duck,
We'll
and
get to that.
Hull, and Puss, and
For
Hood?
president, Isabel.
Two different.
Isabel, come on.
Isabel needs to go over to the House.
She has the ability to be on the ground with the people as president. There's nothing stopping her from doing so.
Move her
Only
to the
you
House.
stopping her from becoming president.
No, I want the Lady Eagle, and that's final. I'm judging entirely on looks and
That is great.
how dominant they look. And Isabel is not dominant. That Lady Eagle,
Lady Eagle for president.
Alright.
Apollo for first man.
first man.
That is not
And
all right.
Olaf-
Kira, what is your final decision?
I really like Olaf. I think that's his name.
Olaf, one for Olaf.
I think Olaf would
Two
be
for
better
Amelie.
suited in a different position.
I
I feel
think
like
the
his
president would-
cultural roots
I think
and
we
his. All right.
his
Definitely.
cultural roots and what?
I feel like his cultural roots and like his like demeanor calls for like a different position rather than president. I feel like he'd do better as like a department of something or like a head of something.
All right. That's
President
reasonable.
isn't actually like they're not a person. They're not they don't do anything. They're a symbol. They're a symbol. They're supposed to, stand there and be, strong and confident and just you want to be behind them.
So Apollo.
Can I
I'm a
use-
war
No,
hero,
no,
Apollo.
Lady Eagle. Lady Eagle.
I want to be behind
Why Lady Eagle?
because listen to me. The
What is her name? Tell me her name.
Farfali, I don't know. The Lady Eagle, she is dominant. She's
What's the
definitely
head of state?
she's the dom in the relationship. I'm not letting a fucking sub be president, okay? Not fucking letting it happen.
The people have spoken, Corbin.
Milk won't have it.
Your final decision is on Olaf, Kira?
Lady Eagle.
I'll go with Lady Eagle because
Lady
that would
Eagle!
make you upset, and I think it'll be funny.
Listen, we
can
gotta
see that this
compromise
is-
some. We
this
can't
is
spend
already-
10 minutes on one character.
Oh,
We
this
gotta
This is
compromise.
already off to exactly the pace that I thought it would go.
Where
All
okay,
right.
here's the first
I don't
man.
know what you expected.
There is
None
no
of us
first
know
man. I
anything
expected
other than
this.
Ashley.
I expected
Hold on,
this.
no, wait. So make the man eagle the first man. I don't know why I have to freak out about this, but put him there. Next to
There are so many positions this man could fill.
no.
Corbin, the people have spoken.
Know what he can fill? He can fill the president's hole with his fucking eagle dick, okay? He is the first man.
I thought that's what you were going to say, but I didn't think
That
you'd
feels
actually say it.
unusable.
This is a
That feels
severe,
unusable.
a severe disruption of the democratic process.
That's
We
right.
couldn't- we
know
couldn't
what
I cannot
censor it.
possibly understand how you three were selected for this.
Because she is the dom. Let's fucking yes.
All right. Next, we have vice president.
VP.
Vice president.
I think vice president needs to be someone with a little pizzazz, but not a lot of like talent.
Vice
you know?
president definitely needs to be a showman.
The vice president is also an officer in the legislative branch, which is good to note, and presides over the Senate at times.
What about Lucky? What about this dude down here?
Lucky?
People love him. People love Lucky. He's this
I-
little mummified dog.
I
feel
believe that man
A
is
mummy?
capable of
He's
great
got my
things.
vote.
He
Boom.
is a mummy. Clearly,
Wait,
he has experience.
I think we might want our boy Olaf.
I think Olaf would be better suited in a department.
He's a mummy. He's in raps. He has so many
Different
years
topics.
of experience that could
This
be
is, I feel
used.
like,
So much wisdom
boom.
could be something.
People
Could be used in
love
the
Lucky.
Supreme Court. Could be
Wait.
used as
Hold on.
Speaker of the House or one of the Senate floor leaders.
I think this guy. I think this.
Ooh, Lloyd.
Lloyd
Big
is.
Lloyd the gyro.
Lloyd does get shit done.
I
That
know,
is
and I
true.
think
That
you know
is
what.
true.
All of those I say that this guy's telling the truth, and this guy's coming to me from an open spot. He can't even move. Like, I don't even know what he is. Is he a sign? Is he a cactus?
He's a
gyro.
gyroid.
I think if he gets shit done, he should be in legislative.
Ooh.
No, he
That is-
doesn't.
That's
that is
where shit
thought,
gets
that is
done.
thought.
He doesn't get shit done. He's just like he says he's getting shit done.
Personally, I would have thought him perfect for either perhaps the Department of Labor, the Department of Health and
Okay.
Human Services,
What does he do?
Department of Housing and Urban
In the
Development.
game, Lloyd stands there and he's the one that collects money for public works projects. So he's like, hey, we're trying to build a bridge. You want to donate some money? We're this much from our goal.
Oh wow, wait, he's actually useful as shit.
And
No,
he wears a little hard hat and he stands there and he does this.
gotcha. So he definitely deserves to be more useful than that. So I'm gonna rescind my VP vote for him.
How
You're rescinding your
What
nomination,
the other
Lloyd?
positions are so that we can gauge who we're putting where.
All right. We have Larry or Lucky, and we have Lucky, and we have Isabel.
Wait, what if we put Raymond in the VP? Because he could be memeable. People like him.
People do like him apparently.
Let's put Raymond up in VP.
I think, yeah. You know what?
There's also another 177 characters.
Yeah, but none of them are shouting out to me about anything.
Not Gaston.
Who the fuck is Gaston?
You don't like
Gaston?
what is it? You don't like Gaston?
Which
No,
one?
Gaston is
You
bad.
like Gaston?
No,
You like-
fuck.
what about Snake?
Yeah,
What about
both Gaston
Chatter?
and Snake are bad.
Where's Snake?
Not Chatter. Snake is the
Snake
rabbit.
is this one.
Here, let me zoom in a little bit.
You can't fucking name a rabbit Snake. What is this game?
I named my cat Turtle.
That is some very close-minded thinking. of you,
Wait,
Michael.
Kira, what did you just say?
I named my cat Turtle.
That shows you, Mike.
I really like the mummy.
Is the consensus on Raymond? Oh, we
Raymond
got
or
Raymond,
Lucky?
one Lucky.
I'm
I'm
here
with
for
either Raymond or Lucky. You know, they both look like.
mummy, 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 mummy.
All right.
Okay.
Corbin, deciding
Clearly,
vote. Raymond or
there's-
Lucky?
If you don't choose Lucky, I'll fucking assassinate you.
You
Then
have
why
to
don't you just say Lucky?
speak.
All right, Lucky.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I tried for
Lucky.
Raymond.
Lucky, wonderful. Lucky at least has a lot of years, a lot of wisdom, a lot
Why
of
is it
experience,
under the
whereas Raymond has existed for about 2 months.
Why?
Raymond-
Glad to see
Raymond
I'm
and
glad
Isabel.
to see the position go to the better man.
Can you explain the members of the cabinet?
I would love to. The cabinet consists of
That's what
the
those are?
cabinet consists of the heads of the 15 main agencies of the executive branch, which are the main agencies of the federal government as well. Same thing.
What are all of them?
Well, fuck the
I'm glad you asked, female person.
I have a name.
First, we have the Department of State, Department of Treasury, Department of Defense, the Department of Justice, the Department of the Interior, Department of Agriculture, Department of Commerce, Department of Labor, Department of Health and Human Services, Department of Housing and Urban Development, Department of Transportation, the Department of Energy, the Department of Education, the Department of Veteran Affairs, and the Department of Homeland Security.
Homeland Security should be Rossetti.
That is a very fair.
Right off the
very
bat.
fair-
Wait, isn't
the man has decades of experience with the Reset Prevention Bureau.
Surveillance experience.
The Department of Agriculture provides leadership on food, agriculture, natural resources, and related issues.
I feel like, is there a farmer?
Daisy May is an option. She oversees.
Daisy May and her
There's
grandmother.
also Joan.
Who's
Joan's
Joan?
an all right person.
Joan is her grandmother.
Far
I like-
Oh, okay.
What about her grandmother for agriculture and Daisy May for commerce?
Now hold on here. we're not taking into account Cleo.
Who the fuck is
Clear.
this?
Cleo has won hundreds of state fairs
We can't let her touch
regarding
Twitter.
with her vast array of farming talents and homegrown foods.
This sounds fake.
That is not
Sounds
true.
like fake news.
That is absolutely untrue.
Yeah, her story.
So, is she a farmer?
Is she canonically a farmer?
She has farming experience.
Is she a farmer?
She's not directly a farmer, no.
Then she doesn't get it. She
Not my
doesn't.
vote.
Or Joan, neither Joan nor Daisy May are said to be direct farmers. They just have
They
the greatest supply.
they peddle turnips. They know more than this motherfucker does.
All right.
What's the cow do?
Wait, I like the cow.
Moo.
There is 2 cows. There is Naomi
Naomi is ugly.
and there's Angus. You're saying a lot of
Angus
people
is
are ugly.
iconic.
What do
Angus.
they do?
I want Angus.
They're
Angus.
both cows.
Angus.
So Daisy May's grandmother for agriculture.
Does anyone else agree with that?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
agree, Kira? All right. Daisy May's
Her
Department
name is Joan.
Agriculture.
Okay.
Joan. Department of Commerce works with businesses, universities, communities, and the nation's workers to promote job creation, economic growth, sustainable development, and improved standards of living for Americans. There is several other business owners. We have Sable and Mabel. We have
Label is also a business owner.
a much less reliable one, but a business owner nonetheless. We have Timmy and Tommy.
No.
Timmy and Tommy, heirs to the Nook throne. But as well, we have Mr. Tom Nook himself. Where the fuck there he is? Tom Nook, right here. The businessman himself.
He's
He
definitely not commerce.
lead
He
an
does not get-
unparalleled age for commerce. For just, he could erase debt in a simple few years.
He seems cool, but can I suggest that Table, Mabel, and Label do it all by themselves? The 3 of them as one chair?
What were their names?
I don't remember their names. I said Table, Mabel, and Label.
You were close.
Okay.
The
That
Able
is my
sisters.
vote.
Yeah, the Able sisters can run it as a trio.
Yeah, sure. Let's let the
All right.
a more. Don't we want bigger government? Is that what we want?
Absolutely.
I want a lot of. I want to be really governed. I want to be like.
Can
Department of Transportation
That's a
is
good name.
responsible for planning and coordinating federal transportation projects.
Oh, sorry. I fell.
I think it should be Rover. Rover greets
Rover?
you in various different games on whatever mode of transportation you're on.
That guy's scary as shit.
Well, perhaps there's another option.
Who?
Sailor, man of many talents.
Does he just sail?
No, he does not just sail. He is basically he is the transportation guy.
Can I just say that Robert is much scary looking and Captain isn't that scary looking?
What does that have to do with their ability?
Neither.
Also, who's Robert?
Neither of their names.
This is going astoundingly.
Rover.
Rover.
Kira?
Is there a unicorn?
Okay, Rover. All right. Department of State. The Department of State advises the president and leads the nation in foreign policy issues.
Oh, so we need somebody who represents all of America.
Essentially.
Who's that owl over there?
Which owl?
The one we
Celeste
talked
or
about before.
Blathers?
Blathers.
Blathers?
I
That's
think
an interesting.
Blathers works.
I think Blathers could be good there, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
fair. That is a possibility. He
Hot.
could also be great for the Department of Education, or as a
Ooh,
member of the Supreme Court.
No, put him in education. Education!
I think Blathers should be education because whenever you give him a specimen at the museum, he always asks you if you want to learn a little more about it.
Who represents America?
KK Slider.
Apollo. KK Slider.
Isabel?
Yeah, wait.
Isabel is a good choice.
I think KK Slider is a calm and cool under pressure kind of dude. He is very good at, being soothing and like talking to people. And I feel like that is what we need
Wait, who
I
is
think that's what we need in a negotiator.
which one is he?
What's he
KK
look like?
Slider is
Here's
the
this
dog with
right
eyebrows.
here.
Oh, he has a guitar, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to play guitar in the UN. Put him
It
in.
is also worth noting that he has several felony charges.
Put him in the fucking Department of
What
State.
is that supposed
Yeah,
to mean?
make him the Speaker of the House.
You may notice that every person in the entire Animal Crossing universe wears clothes. And then there's this guy who just walks around naked.
I want him in
He
the
has
Department of fucking
absolutely caught a charge for that on multiple occasions.
You're gonna fucking catch a charge in a minute.
So wait, if the Animal Crossing government that we are creating is supposed to represent America, did all of the bad things that happen in America happen in the Animal Crossing universe as well? Was there slavery?
And more.
No.
What happened during the Vietnam War?
What do you think? What do you think happened to Spike? I was gonna get to that at some point, but look at Spike. Where do you think the scar came from?
Veteran, make him the
Those
veteran.
aren't even those are not caps over his horns. Those are prosthetics.
Put him
Spike should be Veterans Affair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Veteran affairs. That is wonderful. That is wonderful news. I was planning on suggesting him for that position. All right, let's have a nudist represent the country.
Absolutely.
All right. Kiki Slider, Department
So,
of State,
quick, why that should
Department
be
of Defense.
Camel Frog! Camel Frog!
Camo Frog, a wonderful choice. Another military
Camel
man.
Frog?
There we go. We got Camo Frog. We got Klaus. We got Knox.
I think
We
not.
got Gaston.
No.
Beardo.
Knox is like Fort Knox, you know?
I like Fort Knox. I'm here for Fort Knox.
Beardo.
Knox.
Knox is my choice.
Knox.
Knox for DOD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.